desk. I am Paul Nabol. Another wonderful edition for you. Pretty exciting night tonight. A lot of things happening. We've got the Jumpstart Digicel youth here today, just back from New York, and they just came from watching the man himself, LeBron James, and the Cleveland Cavaliers play. You will have to guess who won the game. But along with them was one of their chaperones, Mr. Jason Edwin. And Jason, good evening. Great to have you on the show.
Good evening. Great to be here.
Well, tell us about this Jumpstart. How did it go? I mean, Digicel got you guys up to the States. I know there's a whole process to get the guys up there. Tell us about it.
Well, this is the second year in its existence, the Digicel Jumpstart program. I'm happy to be a part of it. But this year we had 4 finalists who made it to the experience. We had Shaliqua Pickering, Michaela Pickering, Shaliqua Foy, Omar Walker, Demoy Bradley. They were hard working from the beginning. I seen, potential in them, and obviously when the coaches came and, evaluated their talent, they were able to obviously prove to them that they were worthy of, making everything, fit and being selected to go to the finals, which was in New York.
Okay, now I know there was a process, and you said there were 4 youngsters that made it here this year. How many did we have the last time?
Last year we had 2, but last year we only had boys, males only, and this year they added the female part to it.
No, you said but. I'm not too sure why you said but, because we had 2 last year. There were 40 persons who originally went. And out of 40 people from the whole Caribbean, we got 2. I think Jamaica didn't get any. I don't know why you said but. You mean and?
No, I meant like...
This year we got 4.
This year we got 4.
That is unbelievable.
Exactly.
I mean, there's got to be something special we're doing in our program.
Yeah,
what are we doing that the other countries are?
I think, Digicel and the NBA are doing a great job marketing the basketball and the NBA. You could say basketball is the #1 sport right now in the territory, which is obviously is a true reflection of what's going on. These youngsters are quite talented. Everybody, even the camp we're doing right now, everybody's hyped about basketball. That's all they singing in school, on the playground. They want to pick up a ball and be like LeBron or Steph Curry. So it's impact. The game is impacting all youths in the territory, and we just want to make sure that we set a good stage and a good platform for them to excel in it. Okay,
well, we have a young lady here with us this evening, Miss Shaliqua Foy. Comes from a very strong sporting background. I know her mother is a tremendous softball player, among other things. Shaliqua, how did you get into basketball? I know your mom was a great softball player. And how is the basketball going for you?
Well, how I started playing basketball, I just used to go on the court with my cousins and friends and just play barefoot. And then I fall in love with the sport. And now, I like it. I love it.
So where do you see yourself going long-term in basketball?
Right now, I see me making it to the WNBA.
Okay, that's pretty awesome. Well, also along with us is young Mr. Demoy Bradley from, I was going to say from the Valley, but he's not. He's actually from North Sound. North Sound, the Virgin border. Mr. Bradley, good evening.
Good evening.
Well, tell us a bit about you. What got you into basketball? And you went all the way to New York, man.
Well, me and my cousins and friends, we just used to go on the court every afternoon from school and play ball until night, and I just fell in love with it.
So, for both of you, what was it like seeing an actual NBA game and seeing the world champions, Cleveland Cavaliers, play? What was that like? What was the atmosphere like? Let's start with you, Shaliqua. What was that like for you actually sitting there watching a real NBA game?
It was awesome because it was my first time to an NBA game, and to see LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, Carmelo Anthony, it was awesome.
Okay, what about you, Bradley?
It was amazing because I always dreamed of being to one of those games and actually watching two of the teams that has on the most superstars in the NBA. I am grateful for it.
Okay, good stuff. So I know you're not quite NBA there anymore, but I mean even for you, Jason, you know, being there with the youngsters and seeing these guys, you must begin to think about who you can get to the NBA, and it's got to be on your mind. And along working with, of course, you got Katasha Melville, who was along the other chaperone with you. You guys must be thinking, hey, listen, let's get this thing going. Let's keep it on, and let's get some players to the NBA to go and watch our local players playing in the NBA.
And to kind of like shine a light on what the experience was about, and not to burst anyone on the panel here bubble,
right?
But the experience was to shine a light that you could work for the NBA. In terms of the office, we tour the NBA office, and there's plenty of job opportunities. Maybe not necessarily with jersey and shorts, but shirt and tie, and they learn from speaking to the veteran players that came back and share their experience being a professional. They walk to the NBA, and after the NBA trying to make that transition, they understand that, listen, maybe I could get a college degree out of this, and doors could open, and I could in turn work for the NBA, follow all the NBA games, work with NBA players. So I'm sure they're thinking too on the line like, hey, you know what? If I shoot for the stars and I, fall short, I'm in the atmosphere, I could work in the NBA world.
Okay, listen, we're watching the NBA. It's the Digicel Jumpstart here on Sports Desk. And what I want to do now is we're going to take a quick pause for a cause to thank our sponsors. When we come back, more of the Jumpstart Digicel NBA experience. Stick and stay. We'll be right back.
Sports Desk is sponsored by Flow.
This is how we flow.
Hi there, welcome to Botanic Service Station, your number one Soul gas fill-ups in the British Virgin Islands. Try our delicious hot wings or pizza with your favorite toppings, made fresh every day. Try it, I know you'll love it.
Need a cold drink? We have the widest variety, the cheapest and coldest in town. Just a friendly reminder, we have a wide range of vehicle maintenance products.
Oils, coolant, batteries, air fresheners, and our number one product, Soul Gas. The best gasoline that will take you further and keep your engine running cleaner. Do you love to cook? We have your LPG right here for your convenience. Open from 7 a.m. to 11 o'clock p.m. Chances are you'll be stopping by the Botanic Service Station today, so just grab a cold drink while you're there.
Get set for a super fast Christmas with Flow Broadband. Sign up now and get free installation and Wi-Fi modem as our gift to you. Upgrade your speed for just $5 extra per month for 3 months. Plus, a chance to win a special free gift. All this and much more with Flow this wonderful Christmas. Visit us in store today.
'Cause it's the most wonderful time of the year.
Clash of the Irons 2, the rematch, goes down Saturday, December 17th at the Multisports Complex. It's Iron Dog of Jamaica versus Iron Fist of the BVI. One night, one fight to the end. Who will remain standing? We saw it before when Iron Fist take down Iron Dog in the second round. But this fight will not be the same because the Iron Dog is talked, staring, mad. I tell you, he's really mad. He's coming for revenge. Just listen to this dog. You can't afford to miss this clash of Iron 2. Iron Dog versus Iron Fist. Multisports Complex, December 17th. Tickets, $15 students, $30 adults, $50 VIP. Clash of the Irons 2. Don't miss it.
Sports Desk.
Sports fans, I am Paul on the ball, and I'm here talking about the Digital Jumpstart experiences. Some youngsters, 4 from the British Virgin Islands, actually attended in New York. And I'm so pleased to know that we have another young man here now who's just stepped in. Mr. Omar Walker has replaced Mr. Demoy Bradley, who was one of the 4. Welcome and good to have you, Omar.
Yeah, good night. It's good to be here.
Good stuff. So, Omar, tell us, you're in here with Shaliqua now. Tell us, they were showing some of the highlights before. I noticed one of the highlights, they had a basketball with the size of the hands of the players. Did you actually get a chance to try that and see the size of your hands compared to the regular men NBA players, or the size of your feet?
No. I wasn't there for that. I think we actually went somewhere. We were doing something.
Okay, right. But I mean, did you actually get a chance to go into the store and see the NBA store at all?
Yeah.
What was that experience like?
Well, one thing that surprised me was they had the player shoes on exhibit.
Right.
Yeah, Shaquille O'Neal's shoes.
Yeah,
wow.
17. Yeah, I've seen them.
22.
Was it 22? I thought they were 17. Oh, they grew. That was an old pair I saw. 22. But
I had to take a picture of it, man. It blew my mind. It was just...
Yeah, how somebody's foot is that big, huh?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
No, I didn't get to see
Oh, you didn't see the size of the shoes? Thank goodness. Might have put you off basketball for life. But let's talk a bit about the NBA digital experience and what digital actually did to get these youngsters up there. Walk us through, what actually the steps and how much digital had to put in to get this whole thing, make it a reality.
Well, my job really is obviously the ambassador and doing all the hands-on stuff on the court, but I can assure you that a lot of work was done behind the scenes with Tasha and Kareem and Jane in terms of getting the resources needed to pull off such a venture, because I'm sure it's not a cheap venture to undertake. So I'm sure they're the professionals in that field, and I know they took care of everything. We didn't have to ask for anything in terms of getting the court prepared for when it was the first leg, the second leg, and we got the elite camp held here. The NBA was impressed by the way we held down everything on the ground here, accommodating the professional coaches that came in, accommodating the host countries. They were really impressed by our level of professionalism. So I want to thank Digicel for even making me a part of it, and the hard work that their staff and people behind the scene put in to make this possible for the youths. And you could see it paying off from the time these youngsters left the soil. They were asking so many questions, and from the time they came back, I've seen firsthand them they mature in a matter of days. So money well spent, to say the least.
So on that note, Shaliqua, tell us what for you was the biggest experience. What is the biggest change in you before you left to now that you have returned? What has had the greatest impact on you?
Well, I guess getting to know the team better, getting to play with them, because we never really play with each other, but getting to play with them is the biggest impact.
That's the biggest impact in you. And also, Omar, the same question for you. Having gone to New York, seen NBA players, had the experience, been through the whole Jumpstart program from beginning to end, what from the start to now is different in Omar?
I think my drive, my motivation. We went up there and we were talking to some ex-NBA players. Troy Justice, you talked to us, told us motivation, hard work. You want to be great, you need those stuff. So I came back and actually started practicing even harder. I started practicing a lot more.
So your belief from 1 to 10 before you left, and now that you've returned, in the ability of you making the WNBA and you making the NBA, from 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest, where do you put yourself, Laquisha?
I have confidence in myself, so I put it at 10.
You think you're a 10? I love that. What about you, Omar? Guess?
I say the same thing.
There you go. So therefore, I think there's not a guess that the digital jumpstart experience was a success. The belief in the players has gone out of the roof, And I think Digital has got to be happy with let me just put it this way, money well invested, into the youth of the Virgin Islands. That's what it's all about, putting money back where it came from. From your perspective, you also saw them before they left and they returned. What did you, from your perspective, what have you observed different in the youngsters?
Well, based on the answer they gave you to the question, I could tell you from one of our experience we had leaving the territory, we stopped in St. Thomas to have lunch. I don't know if they remember. And they asked the question, or they made a statement that, they feel like they're deprived because of their, geographic location where they live in the BVI, saying like, we don't have the proper facilities, we don't have this, we don't have that.
Right.
And I told them at the time, well, don't look at it that way. You have everything here. You have the hills, you have the beaches, you have good food, you have all this stuff, you have the resources.
Right.
And I think it pacified them for the trip up.
Right.
But listening to the panelists speak on their background and how they got to the NBA, and some of them had some humble beginnings.
Yes.
So it clicked that, okay, here we were thinking that we behind the 8 ball, when actually we probably had it better than some of them who made it in the NBA, who have championships, so we can't use that for excuse anymore. So now I think my chances of, breaking through that door, busting through that door, just went up, in great leaps and bounds.
Right. So therefore the reality has now come to each and every one of the youngsters that it's really about them.
It's all about them.
Digital has done their part, they've made the investment, they got them there, and Omar said the right thing at the end. Well, they both said the right thing, but I mean, the point that he made is that from the day on returning, he started training again because he's realized it's all about him.
Yep.
Okay, now we're in the turn of the clock because we got some mad dogs in here. They're going to do some roughing and barking in a minute. So, final words, thanking your sponsors and any final thoughts on the Jumpstart program.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at the youth here on the panel and those who been a part of the Jumpstart for the 2 years, they are all excited about it. They look forward to being a part of it for the years to come. I want to thank Digicel for giving me the opportunity to be a part of this program. I want to shout out Kareem, Katasha, and Jane, and all the folks behind the scenes that too numerous to mention, but Digicel on a whole, thanks for giving me the opportunity, and this couldn't be possible without them. So I want to shout out Digicel and the NBA.
So Shalikwa, for you, what is foremost in your mind as who do you want to thank for getting you there, and who is the biggest player for you to get you up to New York that you want to thank?
Biggest player for me is my mom.
Okay, amen. Nothing.
Been pushing me, and I want to thank my coach, Mr. Edwin, and everybody else that helped me get to where I is.
Okay, good stuff. And what about you, Omar?
First off, I'd like to thank God, got involved him in everything, because without him, you can't do anything.
Sure.
My mom, of course, supporting me all the way, and Digicel, everyone at Digicel for just making it possible.
Okay, well, there you have it. The final word there is thank you, Digicel, for making it possible for all the players in the digital office, as we heard them to before, Katasha, Jane, and all the rest of the crew. So really appreciate that. Jumpstart certainly has been a success. The BVI jumped from 2 players out of 40 to 4 players out of 40. We're nearly at 30% of the persons who are actually going and taking part in this competition. It shows that we have the capacity and the potential to get an NBA player right here in the British Virgin Islands. We're going to take a pause for a cause. When we come back, the man that they call Iron Dog Ruff is here to bark you out. Stick and stay. Right back after a word from our sponsors.
Sports Desk is sponsored by Flow.
This is how we flow.
Get set for super fast fast Christmas with Flow Broadband. Sign up now and get free installation and Wi-Fi modem as our gift to you. Upgrade your speed for just $5 extra per month for 3 months. Plus, a chance to win a special free gift. All this and much more with Flow this wonderful Christmas. Visit us in store today.
'Cause it's the most wonderful time of the year.
It's the most wonderful time to stay connected with Flow. Join our new super fast LTE mobile network and enjoy the new Samsung Galaxy S7 with a chance to win a VR headset or Alcatel Pixie 4 with free move band from as low as $49 and get double data when you activate a select prepaid or postpaid data or combo plan. All this plus free gifts and cash to be won with Flow this wonderful Christmas. So visit us in store today.
Wonderful time of the year.
Hi there! Welcome to Botanic Service Station, your number one Sol gas fill-ups in the British Virgin Islands. Try our delicious hot wings or pizza with your favorite toppings, made fresh every day. Try it. I know you'll love it. Need a cold drink? We have the widest variety, the cheapest and coldest in town.
Just a friendly reminder, we have a wide range of vehicle maintenance products.
Oils, coolant, batteries, air fresheners, and our number one product, Sol Gas. The best gasoline that will take you further and keep your engine running cleaner. Do you love to cook? We have your LPG right here for your convenience. Open from 7 a.m. to 11 o'clock p.m. Chances are you'll be stopping by the Botanic Service Station today. So just grab a cold drink while you're there.
Hi, my name is Tammy David, and I am an information officer at the British Virgin Islands Tourist Board. We are one BVI, and remember, tourism is everybody's business.
Byron, Rotown Fast Ferry. Tourism is everybody's business. One BVI.
My name is Maureen Morrison Jones. I work at Village Key Hotel and Marina. Tourism is everybody's business. One BVI.
My name is Howard Moore. I work at the Botanic Service Station, a part of SOL Fuel Company. Tourism is everybody's business. One BVI.
Hi, my name is Ajal Horton. I work for the Ministry of Natural Resources and Labor at the Conservation and Fisheries Department. I just want to let everyone know that tourism is everybody's business. You have to remember, we're one BVI.
Hello, I'm Chris. Hi, I'm Gracie. Shonia Palladino, Customer Service Manager, Totola Pear Park. Tourism is everybody's business. We are one BVI.
I am Paul on the ball, and I am so happy to say that we have the two irons here, Iron Dog and Iron Fist. And this is as kind as it's going to get, because these guys are going to be meeting in just a few days' time in the fight of the century. And I want to welcome both parties. To my right, in red, weighing 145 pounds, the man that they call the Iron Fist, Mr. Jolan Brown.
Yeah, Paul, thanks for having me again.
Good to have you here. And to my left, the man who bites harder than he punches, the mean man on the block. No laughing here. Stop laughing at home. I'm serious. Iron Dog.
Still hungry. I need them to feed me.
Oh, well, you know, Iron Dog, we brought you here to feed you. And what we're going to feed you is Iron Fist.
Not this time.
We're going to feed you Iron Fist.
Not this time.
What are we going to feed you this time? No, we're not going to feed you the fist. We're going to feed you him. Yeah.
Appetite.
He's not going to feed you his fist. We're going to feed you him.
He's hungry. He's going to get feeding.
Now, what are we talking about? So, Jolan, tell us a bit about what are we talking about. The folks are hearing us talking about this fight. For those who see it for the first time, let's give them the full view of what's happening this weekend?
This weekend we have Clash of Irons Part 2 where our opponent here, Iron Dog, will be competing against me at the Multi-Sports Complex Center where children is 15, adults 30, VIP $50. And this evening we have a VIP ticket to give away, one VIP ticket to give away this evening.
Oh, right. So, listen, one VIP, oh, it's not free here. One VIP ticket to give away this evening, one VIP ticket, and in the last 5 minutes, I am going to give you the question in the last 5 minutes. So, get ready. The number to call, 499-3146, 499-3146. That's the number to call. Get ready. Finger on the button when I say call now, not before. Okay, good. So, Iron Dog.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about how your training's been going from the last time. People saw you fight the last time. They see you back here again. They're excited about having you back. Everybody loves you back.
Bruce Lee awoke from his grave and give me a new punch to really put to this fight. So I'm gonna just improvise and materialize all the avenues right now in this fight to really make it a different than the last time.
So it'll definitely be a different fight in your estimation than the last time.
Yes, it will be.
Okay. So Iron Fist.
Yep.
Iron Dog said it's going to be a different fight this time.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's gonna be a different fight because it's a different fist coming in his face this time, and this time he's going down to sleep.
Also, you're predicting a knockout, a full knockout this time.
Full knockout this time.
Would you, like Muhammad Ali, want to give the round?
Just,
you're not brave enough to do that.
I'm brave enough. I'm brave enough. I'm brave. I got this.
Okay.
I got this.
Well, give us the round. We want to hear.
You all want to hear the round?
We want to hear the round.
The first punch in the first round.
Oh my God! Wow! The first punch in the first round. Iron Dog, give us a response to that.
Sir, the impossible is inevitable at times, but not this time around. I'm gonna be a game changer this time around. I'm fighting better. I have a team with me that really push forward. I didn't really come here actually with my team, but this first round knockout, it's impossible for Iron Dog. I've taken more beating from machetes and guns and sticks than a little piece of flesh with skin and blood. Hello.
So it's physically impossible.
It's
For
physically
his prediction of knocking you out in the
Can't.
first round.
No.
Is
Not even the second, not even the third.
Not even the third.
He don't even have the chance to really get that punch in. I'm faster.
You
Can't
know,
see me.
he was like crying the third round, and the ref feels sorry for him. You know, he's saying that the ref pick up for me because the ref knew what was coming towards me.
Right.
But it was him the ref sorry for.
Oh. How many rounds is the main event?
The main event is the 10 rounds.
10 rounds.
Yeah.
10 rounds. So and you predict that the 10 rounds is
Won't
only
go
going to last one.
I don't get paid for overtime.
Oh, wow.
I have time to waste.
My dog, he said he doesn't get paid for overtime. What do you have to say about that?
Me neither, sir.
Oh,
Me neither.
You know, the last time we heard that girl, he eat a lot of, the iron knuckles and stuff like that. So we never scared. As I said before, we never back down either.
Okay, so a lot of, I don't see anyone backing down now. Iron Dog is talking fighting. Iron Fist is talking fighting. I guess we're only going to know on the night. It's going to be this coming Saturday night, start at 8 p.m. The multi-purpose Sports Complex, that's in Rotown, right here, right in town, in the beautiful British Virgin Islands. So we want one and all to come to that fight right here in Tortola. It's going to be Iron Dog versus Iron Fist. They're actually going to be 5 bouts to the evening. Last week, if you see, we had 9 bouts we talked about in total, aren't we?
Yeah.
And I know we had some of the guys here from last week. If I have some of the fighters we had here, we had Andrew Letsom here last week. We had Mario Morgan, and we had Kamari Bowers. That was a heavyweight, a middleweight, and a lightweight. But they're going to be 9 bouts. Fighters coming from all over the Caribbean, and in fact, as we're down to our last 5 minutes, here is my question for you. Here is my question for you. We are having 9 bouts. 9 bouts. Name 3 of the countries. Should I say 3 or 4? What do you think? What do you think? I 3 or 4?
3.
3? All right, he says name 3 of the countries that are bringing fighters. Name 3 of the countries that are bringing fighters, and win yourself tonight not just a regular ticket, VIP ticket. Entitled to you a lot more than just sitting at your seat. VIP ticket. So last 5 minutes, the number to call 499-3146, and we're going to take your call, and you can win yourself a VIP ticket. So in the meantime, if you call in, you get it. If you don't call in, then I'll keep it. Simple as that, right? But guys, there's going to be a lot of things happening on the night outside of the fight. Tell us a bit of some of the things that are on the side and about some of the sponsors.
Yeah, we want to thank, let me find my sponsors, BVI Tourist Board, Aaron Car Rental, JTV, Iron Fist Boxing Gym. We also want to thank the Beacon for giving us the exposure, the Lime in Time, also ZBVI, Digicel. We want to thank Kareem very much for putting out his effort to the young people. We want to thank Willis Tadman, Top Priority Security, Camco Trucking, and Green VA.
All right, so you've had a wide range of supporters for this event, and we want to thank all the sponsors who have come out and really supported this event. And like I say, it's going to be the main event of the evening. It's 10 rounds of boxing. For those of you who may have missed it, Iron Fist has predicted.
Don't be late, because if you come late, you're going to miss it.
Don't be late.
It's a Mike Tyson style.
It's a Mike Tyson
I don't have
style.
time to waste.
No time to waste. So get there early, be on time for the main event, because it's only going to last 1 round, according to Iron Fist. Iron Dog says no. He says it's going on for much longer, and he thinks that the person who we think are going to win is not going to win. So he says he's in really good shape, and I think Iron Dog is hinting to us that he thinks he's going to win this fight. So it's going to be pretty interesting. 10 rounds of boxing, guys. You don't want to miss it. A lot of stuff in store. There's going to be some well, not giveaways, but there's going to be some special prizes there in the evening.
Well, so we're going to have Digicel giving away phone. We're going to have car for $1 draw that night. Also, we're going to have some special artists. We're going to have a couple dancers coming out. So all the talents will be there. So you can't afford to miss it.
I don't know if it's a fair question to ask. Off the top of your head, can you remember some of the local artists who are going to be fighting? Who are going to be performing. Sorry.
Justic will be there, Sister Joyce will be there, and these are some of the people who are there for the young people. They sing positive vibes towards the young people and things that are happening around us. So they really motivate the young people a lot.
So we're also going to have singers there as well, not just,
Yeah.
Okay, well, Mad Dog, we don't want to just sit there. We're nearly out in a time. We only had a short spot for you guys. So give us a bit of, nice to have you here in the Virgin Islands again. What's on your mind?
I'd like to personally thank Mr. Paul. You're a wonderful host, and I'm thanking Julian for giving me the rematch that I really had needed to really set back the space that I'm going to set Saturday night.
Yeah.
And he's saying first round, you can't predict that on Iron Dog. I'm much more enhanced, I'm much more advanced, I'm much more enabled to really take this fight to a different level. And I've been focused, and the spirit of the Most High have been with me. So let us see. It's a contact sports. Let's see which high end will really be the high end that takes home
the crown. Yes. So we know an iron's going to win. We just don't know which one. Julian?
Speculation.
Speculation.
Pure speculation.
Final words from you to the fans coming out. Promotion again, the event.
I'm number 1. I'm the chosen one. I have all the confidence in myself. I believe in myself, right? So you see my opponent there putting up knuckles and stuff like that. Let's see what he has Saturday night coming, and then you will know the true champ. I'm the champ.
The champ is here! Tatolam, Jamaica!
There you it's all happening here, guys. This is where it's at. This is where the action is. Listen, we're out of time. I just want to remind you guys it's going to be this coming Saturday night at the Multipurpose Sports Complex in Road Town. It's going to be Iron Dog versus Iron Fist, the main attraction of the evening. Both guys, as you can see, are fired up. They're excited. And because Iron Dog is our guest here this evening, I'm going to allow him to have the final bark. On behalf of our CS Sports, that's good night.
I love my son, love Jamaica, love my sponsor, Mr. Ryan, Brian, all my sponsors in Jamaica. I'm in Tortola.
Good night.
Sports Desk is sponsored by Flow.